Hey fam, how you guys doing? Look, I know y'all see the name of it because a lot of us are burnt out and don't even know it. I just want to talk with you guys for a little bit. I'm not gonna stay on too long. I know every time I say I'm not gonna stay on too long, I end up staying on 2-3 hours. But seriously, this is just some different things you can do. It says guide, but I just left the word up there. But it's a guide to just relieving stress, getting stress relief, especially this day and time, and everybody's anticipating. I don't want you to anticipate anything. I want you just to know that things is going to happen. And if it don't happen, you just be happy, but you just want to be proactive and aware and have things set up. But it's just a lot of people are going through the day and don't realize they burnt out. Y'all don't realize y'all burnt out. You could sit somewhere and just stare, or you could just be driving and or just existing, or y'all ever just got in the car and was just so aggravated and just so through with things that you was at a red light and you didn't know you was sitting there, meaning it's not even a red light, it's a flashing sign. Think about it. It's a flashing sign, and it's just saying you can go, but you sitting there thinking it's a red light. And you just sitting there and you're like, what am I doing? And then you realize after a couple of seconds, a couple of minutes, you be like, wait a minute, this is not even a light, and why am I stopped? We have to realize and we have to really look at burnt out before you get burnt out, or when you just pass burnt out. Because a lot of us, we're just going through life, just going through, and we drifted so far from what we're doing. We don't even know how we got there. A lot of us don't even know how we got there. We're like, what am I doing? You be like, how did I get way over here? And I'm supposed to be way down on the road there, And I don't know. I said, let me just talk about this thing because I got like 3 emails, and I was supposed to just do it on a podcast, but I says no. I need to address it here because I want you guys to be in here to ask questions. That's the main reason why I go live, for you guys to ask questions. Hey, Unique, how you doing, goddess? But a lot of us, how can I put it? And this ain't really got nothing to do with, well, it do. Yeah, I was gonna say far as your battery and you recharging. It do in a sense to where, in aware that you're thinking, why am I doing this? And you having that war within. Y'all know how we sit back and, instead of asking somebody a question, you already got an answer in your head, and it's so far-fetched because the person was going to say yes, but you knowing they're going to say no, and you like, man, forget this, forget that, I quit. I'm tired. They're not even going to help me anyway, and they're already going to help you. They're already going to help you. Just like the time, you're supposed to go get a raise and you too scared to ask your boss for a raise. And especially the time when you're supposed to, this is one thing that that you burnt out. When you sitting in your car and you just crying. You sitting and you're on vacation and you don't even want to go back to work. You're actually getting ready to go on vacation and you said, "Now I'm going to quit this job." But I don't want you to get there. I don't want you getting to that point, because you have to, and this is when want you guys to like know thyself. Know when you need to take a nap, when you need to sit down and rest, when you need to just sit down. Because the worst thing you want to do is not sleep. And what I mean by not sleep, where you just burnt out and you just, well, you're about to get burnt out and you just going and going and going and didn't realize you didn't sleep. You're going and going, realize you didn't eat. Going, you didn't realize you didn't, drink any liquids. Because I want you to do freshly squeezed juice, but you're not even doing that. You're not even taking your vitamins, mineral, you're not taking your supplements, you're not drinking no tea. You just nothing. or you're just eating crap and you just say, well, I'll pick some up later, or I'll fast later, or I'll do this. It's a lot of times that we have to just pull back, and I mean pull back, because we get these jobs and we don't really pay attention to our health. Seriously, we don't pay attention to our health. We just get I don't like to say the word sick, but we get in this rut and we just go to see the doctor and we just go get those pills and we're just taking them. Don't even care what it is, how to take it. We just taking them, and you still feeling some type of way, and you're just, I mean, you're just like numb. You're just doing and doing and going and going, and you're not paying attention to yourself. You're really not paying attention to yourself. And only reason why I want you to not get burnt out, because we do the wrong things when we get burnt out. We do the totally wrong things. And suicide is one of them. Suicide is one of them, but it's really not that extreme, as far as suicide, but you have those thoughts. And I'm not even, we're not even there yet. I don't want you getting there. But you get so burnt out to where you got stuff piled on top of stuff, and you're actually procrastinating. You procrastinate and don't even realize you're procrastinating. You sit there and you're just staring at the screen like, what the hell am I doing? The next person that comes and says something to me, I'm going to scream and I'm going to yell, but I don't want you getting there. This is the main reason why it's okay if, it's up to you. Well, not up to you, but if your job has that time where you take a mental break. But don't take a mental break when you got to go to a doctor's appointment. Don't take these mental breaks when you just want to, stay up late and go to some party, or, take these mental breaks for that stress. I'm so serious. Take this mental break, because a lot of you guys are not even taking your vacation. You're actually taking your vacation, and you're taking it as a sick day. This is critical. And I know they already had this plan like 100 years ago. 100 years ago. How I know? I was watching the video. It was like 19. Don't quote me on these years, whatever. It was like between 1930 and 1950s. They showed the video and they was just saying what y'all gonna be doing, how you're gonna be doing it. People gonna be doing stay home vacations. You're gonna be doing different things instead of worrying about your mental health, your mental clarity, your mental game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, physical too, emotionally, all this, you can get burnt out to where you just drain, and I mean physically drained, to where you're just frustrated, and I don't want you there. I'm telling you, I don't want you there. This is the main reason. I mean, the exact main reason why when you get these vacations, I'm serious, when you get these vacations, take a vacation. Don't go and look, I know sometimes we're like, that's the only time I get to visit family. Well, do that on these holidays, because y'all already know it's a holiday every month. Every month there's a holiday. I know when I was in the military, it's like we had 4-day weekends by every month. But every month there is a reason or a celebration to do something. Somebody's getting married, somebody's birthday. There's always something. There's always something. Y'all go look at it. These 12 months, some have two two little events. I don't celebrate European holidays. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. But to me, that's like family time. That's if I'm around family and go. But it's not about me. It's about you guys being burnt out. Because I remember and I even, expressed some things to you guys about being burnt out. And I just said, nope, I'm I'm taking a break. And this is when you got to know thyself, because a lot of us, we take our vacations, like I said, we going to visit family, when you're like, I just seen them 2 weeks ago. I just seen them, that's if you had a funeral or you just a wedding. So, and I get it, family reunions, I get it. But sometimes it's that me time. And I ain't talking about going and sit in no tub. I'm talking about taking the time for you to get clarity, for you stop having that war and stop talking to yourself. Because you already know, I'm going to tell you, you already know when you talk to yourself, because when you answer yourself and then you arguing, yeah, Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. I'll be like, dang. Yeah. I don't know if y'all watch Medea and Mr. Brown being there. Like the self say, huh? I experienced that. I remember being so burnt out to where I was having an argument inside my head. I'm like, girl, stop. Because you playing. And I don't know if y'all get that way, but that's due to lack of sleep, bad, bad food choices. You end up having bad hygiene. You're not working out. You're not. You're not working out at all. And this is why I'm telling you, take a vacation and take time for yourself before you get burnt out. And I'm talking about burnt out to where, y'all know I'm talking about going postal. Yeah, get me. You ready to snap and I don't want you there. Because look, this war ain't over. I had to say it. I know I'm like too early. It's only 10 minutes. But this things is it just ramping up. Y'all know we in this cold and flu season. Y'all already know we're in this season. We're in this season to what? We got to build our immune system. And then I'm asking you, have you built your immune system? Honestly, you have to ask that question. You look in the mirror and you say, mirror, well, you go self. Have I been taking care of myself? Do I take care of myself? There ain't no mirror, it's my computer. But you be like, nah, because you ain't drinking no water, you ain't going there squeezing no juice, you don't even got a juicer. And I just did the video on juicer and what's the benefits and why you need a juicer, really to save your life. That's what I should have said. This is saving your life. This is saving you for having a mental breakdown to be proactive and not have stress kill you and send you home early. I know some of y'all are tired. I know you're tired. But what are you really tired of? What are you really tired of? Because it's like some of this stuff, look, I can't really touch the table because I don't want to hit the camera. But what are you really tired of? Because of some of this fake stuff. Some of this stuff you be like, girl, what you talking about? Y'all know. They printing money. They keep doing these different laws. And it's like you can only but do so much. But sometimes you have to stay in your reality. I mean your reality, because I keep telling you guys are powerful beyond measure. You know the answers. I'm telling you, you guys know what to do, but we refuse to do it because we get caught up in what they're saying on TV, caught up in all this stuff. And it's really, we already know what we can do because we got the answers inside. But sometimes we get frightened, we get scared, and we like, man, what I need to do, what I need to do, what we doing? And it's like, calm down, calm down. It's like, woosah. It's like, calm down, get a hold of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And just sit there and look at history, and you be like, okay, sometimes we got to do that. Sometimes we got to pull the reins, because we be on our horses, we be going. That's little metaphor. You got to pull back them reins and stop yourself. And that's why I'm always telling y'all, get some tea. Stop yourself. Pretend I got this glass, which stop, get you some tea. Act like this is some boiling hot water, and I mean boiling hot water. And sit yourself down. And I mean sit yourself down and drink your tea and then just think. Because this is the time where the meditation helps. I keep telling y'all to get back in nature. Y'all play. Y'all gotta stop playing with your health. When I'm talking about go out there and rebound, I'm so serious. Get out there, rebound, get out there and ground. It's so vital, it's so necessary, because we be believing stuff that's fake. We be believing stuff that has no common sense. And you be like, man, did I just believe that? Because if you don't realize we was out here walking like this. We was walking around. We were walking around like this. And what did it really do? What did it really do? Because it's like, what we really do. Was y'all stressed? Were you worried? And you like, I see what you're saying. I see where you're going at. And the only reason why I'm doing this because a lot of you guys are about to reach burnout. And I need you to go back to that time before this and tell me what you did. We have to. We have to go back and see when common sense fit, when stuff really makes sense. Have you changed? Because a lot of us didn't grow. We're still in the survival mode. We're still in the fight or flight mode, and we haven't grown. We haven't grown at all. We're not understanding. We're not overstanding. You know what I'm saying? We're not. We just understand it. And I don't want you to understand nothing. I want you to overstand and understand. That's where I want you. That's where I want you. Because I want you to, I want you to really see yourself and just stop. Just stop and get your glass of boiling hot water, which is your tea, and sip it. You be like, dang, I can't sip it. Well, you sit there until it cool. And as you sitting there until the water cool, your herbal tea to cool, to go in there and fix whatever's in your body, because a lot of you guys, your hormones are off and y'all don't know it. Your glands is off and y'all don't know it. Stuff is wrong and you don't even care. You be like, oh, I'm gonna fix it later. No, 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 no. Get your tea, sit your behind down, and as you sitting there relaxing, get your pen and pad out and write down like 5 things you should do. 5 things. The first thing you do is get your tea and drink. As you get in your tea, you sit there and meditate in your head, and you be like, Y'all know how grandma used to do, or granddaddy when he's sitting on the porch and he rocking in his rocker, and he got his pipe and he's on the pipe and he's sitting there just a humming. We got to get back to them days. We got to get back into the simple time, because we get in there. We get it back to the simple times. And this is when you get the clarity. You start getting these things and you're being proactive, and you're like, man, I'm stressing over nothing. Because if I would have just asked the question and realized the question is the yes or no. And if you made a mistake, you know what I'm saying? If you made a mistake, go back and try to rectify that mistake. But don't go to everybody else trying to get their answers, and just go to the person you messed up. Go to that person. And if they silent, there's your answer. And if they say something, cool. If they don't say nothing, you just keep it moving. At least you did something. But it's a lot of times it'd be like the simple acts. And look, I know things you like, Viola, you don't know I'm going through this, but what are you really going through to make your life and make your body uneasy, to make your body to where you got nausea, you got diarrhea, your stomach's all in a knot? So why would you want to put all that cortisol? Why would you want to put all that stress on your body for you to have a brain aneurysm, a side headache, a cluster headache, to have all this unstuff? How can I not unstuff, but all this, all this mess that's make believe? Because you in this la land when you need to just be right in reality, drinking that boiling hot water. And I keep saying boiling hot because that's how I want you to sit down and realize that sometimes it's real simple. It'd be so simple of you just taking a yes or you taking a no, or you just sitting still and you're going to meditate and just sit there and be like, wait a minute. I did all this. I imagined this. I procrastinated. And y'all already know, when you procrastinate, you have to stay, nope, let me get up. You have to put action. And a lot of us, we wait till the last second. Now, you're wrong there. You're wrong, but take the consequence. Take the consequence and keep it moving, because what's the worst that can happen if you lose your job or lose whatever? You know what I'm saying? Own the mistake, but don't sit there and let it, take your health, make you know what I'm saying, put you in a bad way where you're stressing and all it's doing is making your body, ill, putting your defense system down, especially this day and age during this season. We're in the last quarter. We're in the last quarter of 2023. Y'all know that, right? We're in the last quarter. We're in the September, October, November, December. And in what, 3 days? What's today? Today's what? 28th. In 3 days, it'll be October 1st. Then you'll be in October 1st, October, November, December. We'll be in the last 90. So we're like in the last 95 days of 2023. And then you have to ask yourself, did you do a parasite cleanse? I mean, that's a valid question. Have you done a parasite cleanse? Have you done a blood cleanse? Because out this year, half y'all guys, they haven't pooped and y'all body's coated and you be like, dang, is she talking about me? Yes, I'm talking about you. You're not going, you still, I mean, y'all been listening for a whole year, really 2 to 3 years. And half of us still don't have the bowel moving like it's supposed to be. And then you wonder why you stress. You stress because you're like, dang, my body's this, my body's that. I forgot. I didn't do the cleanse. My blood is dirty. I didn't clean the parasites. So I'll do it in January. Sometimes January is already here because y'all know tomorrow it ain't coming. It ain't coming. It's always the present. It's always the present. And we way in the future trying to figure out what's going to in the future when the present, the gift is right here. God, the mighty, you know what I'm saying? The Most High gave you this gift, this wonderful body, this wonderful universe, this wonderful temple. And we mess it up because we searching way outside and letting the effects around us cause us this stress, causes this all this animosity, and it's like right inside. And we right here. We it's like if you guys was actually doing your journal, you can go back. You could go back and you can look at January and find out, if you're looking at your daily routine, and then you can actually look because we like it's September. It's September. You can go back and look and like, well, dang, did I do the cleanse? Did I do this? Did I make the mistake? Was I being like the best of me? And when I mean the best of me, better than yesterday. Have I grown? Have I changed? And a lot of it was like, dang, I'm still the same 5 years ago. Especially, I mean, if y'all got it going on and y'all successful and you doing everything you got to do. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about ones who sent me the emails that's suffering in silence. And I mean suffering in silence. Because sometimes we suffer to the point and we're like, well, what was really the problem? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what was really the problem that had you so stressed out? And it's like, well, dang, if you don't want to be in that relationship, then we got to put our big drawers on and say we don't want to be in that relationship. We got to say, well, we don't want to be here, but did we do the work? Did we do the work to make that marriage work or that relationship work or that friendship or keep your family together? It's all, look, I'm not trying to like this is answer supporters questions. And I know I should have did on the podcast. I was like, nah, let me go live because some people in here may have so many problems. Hey, bro, how y'all doing? A lot of us do not, do not face simple things. Because I know I used to do it. I used to be like, man, I ain't doing that. And then you have an attitude with somebody and it ain't even their fault. It's because you just assumed something and you made this big old whatever. And it was just you saying, yo, I apologize. Or if you owe them money, give them money back. But let me tell y'all, if y'all give money to family, you already know. You already know that you just got to give it to them. You just got to go here, look, here the money, and just pay them never to come back. Because a lot of us, we stressing and we this and we that. And sometimes you shouldn't be messing with that credit card. Yeah, I know who I'm talking to. Yeah, I know I'm talking to. I'm reading the email and I'm like, Like right now, we in the fourth quarter. Y'all should, if y'all celebrate the Christmas, y'all know y'all should already have the gifts purchased by now. Especially where we should already have it purchased. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, some of the things you need to get them is in an herbal shop. You be like, you crazy. I'm serious. What's wrong with giving somebody a tea or give them a cleanse or give them, or give them a colon cleanse? I'm serious. Yeah, I be saving their lives. You save their lives because some of them herbs in there is what they need. Some of them herbs is in there what they need. But all all what we need to look at is the word stress and burnt out. Think about it. Burnt out. Who really want to be burnt out? Half of us are burnt out when 2020 hit. You was like so fed up because y'all should have heard my mouth. I mean, if you would have been around me, you'd have been like, dang, that pissed you off. And I'm like, y'all gotta know when, how y'all say, look, I ain't got no flag, but y'all gotta know when that red flag, and I was calling it BS. Y'all gotta know when that went when that flag is here. You be like, dang, wait a minute. So am I burnt out? And if you let me tell you, yeah, I know when you just don't care. And I mean don't care. You at work, y'all lacking your hygiene. Come on now. You not eating like you supposed to. You don't even care. Your hair is halfway. You're talking sideways. Y'all know. Come on. You don't care. You just be like, man, look, forget the boss. And the boss be standing right there, be like, forget you. I'm burnt out. I'm tired. I'm just ready to go. Instead of getting to that point, that's when we need to pull back. Pull way back, because y'all know y'all need that money. I know y'all need that job, because y'all couldn't tell when I was in the military and I was taking care of my daughters. I was like, where's the reenlistment? Yes. I would reenlist way ahead of time. Like as soon as my window opened, I was like, let me go ahead and get this paperwork done. Let me go get this paperwork done, because we have to see where we going and where we left from. Because it's like what you leave and where you going to and what you're staying in still. That's the thing. If you want to leave that job, stay on that job, be stressed, this. But I know we should be talking about burned out. So let me stick it with the burnt out. Let me stick it with that, because a lot of us, and I know I'm saying a lot of us need to get into, that selfish mode, when you should get into crystals if you can. No, I don't know too much about crystals, but there's nothing wrong with doing crystals. There's nothing wrong with getting and doing meditation. There's nothing wrong with going to get a massage, acupuncture, because sometimes you burnt out to where, you can just snap. And when I mean snap to where you can hurt yourself, hurt your a loved one, you driving in a car. And y'all already know we have so many people that snap, that, hurt their spouse, hurt their children. We don't want to get to that point. We don't want to get to that point, because in 2020, when we had to make some decisions, we had to make some hard decisions. And that was really nothing to play with, because it broke up a lot of families. Now we're almost there again. So it's like, instead of getting to burnt out, we need to like sit down, get your burning hot water. I'm gonna keep saying that, and I'm saying this just so you can sit down and shut up. Really, sometimes we have to check ourselves. We have to check ourselves before we hurt somebody. We really do. We get so burnt out to where we just give up. And you don't want to be in a car with some loved one and you driving, and instead of you just being the bigger person, say, yo, if somebody need to take this wheel, you just keep driving. No, I don't want you to do that, because I don't want you to run off the road, hit anybody, especially hurt my family. Pull your behind over, go get some help. Go get some help. Talk with somebody, speak with somebody. If you are the black sheep of the family, or you're the one that, everybody lean on, you have to turn around and ask for help no matter what. You have to know, because I was like, man, a lot of times I be feeling alone. That's why I be like, and Urban Cream, I be texting him like, hey, bro, how you doing? I'm going to be honest. He's busy, so I know I can't just pick the phone up and call, but I'll text quick. So if y'all be getting a text from me like, hey, I be like, and sometimes you need someone, to lean on and stuff like that. So my brother and Purple Sage, Mama D, I be reaching out to them, be like, look, what's going on? I be needing that rationality, that reasoning. So I can share a story with me being burnt out. I I know I was at 13 years in the military, and it was more of, my body was just, in a lot of pain. And I mean a lot of pain to where, you're going to get help and you don't get the help, and you get the cold shoulder. You pretty much get the door slammed in your face. You like wonder if it's you. And I don't know, something about the 10th year, when you're 10 years on a job, between 10 and 15 years, you wondering, could you make the 20? Could you go on? You're looking at your body, you're looking at your health, you're looking at what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? What you got to do. And that got to sometimes burn you out to where you're like, dang, can I just get some me time? Can I not cook when I get home? Can the kids just feed themselves? You know what I'm saying? You be like, ugh, you just be. And I got to the point, I was, like I said, my 13th year, and it was more, I was like, man, I just can't run anymore. I mean, my knee, I was getting shots in my knees, and I'm like cortisone shots. And I'm like, yo, what's up with my body? My shoulder, I couldn't really do push-ups, but I would just do it them anyway. Because all I knew is I had to do, I want to say about 10 to 15, but all I knew I had to do was like, I think 35 to 40 to max. And that was easy for me to just go ahead and knock out 40 push-ups and get my behind up. Go ahead and max the run. The sit-ups was my problem, but I did it anyway. But it was just a point that I would talk to my knee, tell her to shut up, and I'll do the PT test. But I was just saying that it was one time I was just done. I was just done. I got to the house, and that morning during PT, we had like a COSCOM run. And when we talking about our COSCOM run, we talking about the whole, half of the post was doing PT, and we ran. And I'm like, man, I don't feel like doing these 5 miles. I'm looking like, and if y'all know about running, it's all that accordion effect. You're sprinting, then you stop dead. You're sprinting, you stop dead. And I said, man, I don't feel like doing this run. But during that time, I amazed myself because, I was talking to Son Major, and I just felt I couldn't do it, but I did it, right? And I amazed myself, but I knew I was burnt out. So by the time I got to the house, I mean, I just crashed on the floor and just started crying. I promise you, I don't know what was going over me, and I didn't realize I was burnt out. I mean, I was just like done. I was gonna walk away. I was like, honest, I was like, F the army, I can't take this no more. It's just a hurry up and wait. They don't care. And I was just like done until I looked at my daughters. I promise you, I remember that time, and I said I never want to get like that, ever again. But I did have another episode like that. I'm gonna be honest, because that stress gets to you to the point to where you hit the wall. And honestly, you really didn't hit the wall. You just needed that time to, reflect. I looked at my kids, my daughters. I remember Quasia, came up to me, and she was going over, and they was just getting ready to go to school. Because if y'all know about PT, you get out of PT, it's 7:30. Kids just be getting up, getting dressed, eating breakfast, and going to, going to school. So I remember my daughter, I forgot what she said to me, but I know she was trying to help me up, but I was just laying on the floor crying, I promise you. And they didn't know what was going on me. That I was just having a break, but I knew I was burnt out. I was just tired, because it was more of, you get to the point, you're like, these damn bills come every 30 days. I don't know about y'all, but y'all get me. You get me, right? You get me. These bills come every 30 days. You like, can I have a day where I ain't got no bill? You know what I'm saying? And it was more of, am I being the best me I could be? Because I'm not there for the children. Honestly, it was just work, 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 work. And I'm like, man, it's like something had to give. And y'all already know I stayed in. I got my sense up. I got off the floor. I brushed off. It was just a moment. It was just a moment. And I needed that moment to see that I just needed that cry. I didn't have no one to pick me up and say, oh, it's gonna be all right. Because I wasn't gonna have that for my kids. But my kids saw me break down like that. But it was the point, looking in the eyes and seeing them like, damn, are you all right? It was like, and it was a humbling experience, but I knew I was burnt out. I knew that I need, of course I put a 4-day pass in. I did. Because normally, I don't know if y'all know, in the military, you get like 30 days a year. 30 days a year. And I would take January, the whole January off. That was just my time to take the whole January off and just chill. And I'm be honest, I didn't really go anywhere. We would go visit family, but it was cool because my mom lived in New York and my dad lived in Miami, Florida. So it was cool going to Miami, going to the beach, going to New York, and the Big Apple. So these places, the kids got to see their family. But it's just the point of, when you burnt out, and I mean really burnt out, I don't want you there. I don't want you there. But you have to see and own that time. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta cry, cry. If you gotta, be in a pity party, but I don't want you there. And the guide to doing that is you being serious with yourself. And I mean so serious with yourself, and get out here and use those free doctors. These are just, and I know like you tired of me saying that, but this is critical. We don't realize how just going outside with your shoes off save your life. You don't know how critical it is. Being in the sun is saving your life. You really, I don't even know what y'all sitting down, drinking that boiling hot tea is saving your life, because that's sitting you down for you to realize that, yo, I'm stressed. I'm about to pop a blood vessel. And y'all don't even know what y'all do to your heart. You know what I'm saying? This is how them silent killers be coming up, and a blood clot coming in. You be like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? A stroke, because these things be happening. And that's why I'm always drinking cayenne pepper. I don't be playing. I don't know what y'all, I ain't have none, in a couple of hours. I had it earlier. That's why you see I ain't rubbing my nose. But normally I be like sniffing it, rubbing my nose. And that's the cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper, y'all. Look, I ain't trying to have nobody itis or nothing, because like the first 50 years, it was straight pain. Pain, look. I stopped being a howling dog and got up off that nail and helped myself. Thank you, Kareem. But anyway, some guides. So I'm gonna tell you about a couple of teas you guys can drink, because y'all just don't know how. I'm trying to tell you, y'all just don't know how stress will take you out, and you be like, dang, was it stress or what time? Okay, so I'm past 30 minutes, and it's like, are y'all getting some? Y'all gotta make sure y'all getting some. That's part of the free doctors. And I'm talking to my married people. Y'all gotta make sure y'all doing what y'all gotta do. I had to throw that in there. But back to the guide of stress, and making sure that you got a stress relief. Because if that's not a stress relief, I don't know. Y'all gotta stop playing. Y'all gotta stop playing. Y'all gotta stop playing. Y'all gotta stop playing in these relationships. It's like, he ain't getting none, she ain't getting none. Why? That's like the best stress relief. What? Y'all put in there and tell me that's not the best stress relief. Come on now. Come on. Somebody massaging your shoulders, massaging you. Just getting a nice hug. You know what I'm saying? Just to be hugged. But let's talk about these teas, because y'all thought I was going to say something crazy, right? I already know. Hey, Mike. Hey, Urban Screen. Hey, Linda. Who all's in the house? Let me see. Hey, Mike. But I just wanted, look, I just want to at least tell you guys, I appreciate you guys. I know it's late, and I'm not even really sure if the internet's tripping, because the internet be tripping. But I just want to tell you about some teas and some other products that y'all need to make sure that y'all are incorporating in your life, because I had to sit down and think that if it wasn't for these teas, I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to tell you, if it wasn't for these teas, some days I'd be like, dang, you know, because the teas make you sit down. And when I say boiling hot, don't play. Make sure that water is hot. So where you be like, or need a spoon on purpose. Y'all remember y'all seen Cream when he did his late nights? The tea be hot. And it's on purpose. Because it sits you down and it gets you to just mellow out and to see your life, just to see, hey, am I, hey, and I know I be saying the word crazy, but I be asking myself, I be like, man, am I being punked? Because there be some crazy stuff going on. I don't know about y'all. I be like, man, looking at things, trying to, decipher some stuff, trying to see the signs and symbols. Yeah, I know, but let's talk about some teas because I want y'all to have some stress relief, because a lot of us, let's see, a lot of us don't realize. Just you said you live in Memphis and you don't get much sun. Look, I'm gonna tell you, there. Let me tell you. I know I just looked in the chat because I saw it. I don't even care if it's cloudy. Do you know you're still getting a little bit of sun? You may not be getting all of the sun, but you're still getting sun. You're still getting sun. And we have to be real critical that when we outside, be intentional. And I mean really being intentional because you grounding, you getting Mother Earth touching your feet, touching your soul, and pulling all that negativity out. Because y'all know how our mind so quick to think negative thoughts, and we be on the wrong thing and just bring it back. We got to change the narrative quickly because negative things be popping out, and it's you don't believe me? Watch TV. Y'all watch TV, y'all watch the shows and the commercials and seeing the things, your mind be going, you listening to the radio, your mind be on that song and everything's sad, and stop saying I am and I'm stop just every time I'm listening to I'm almost saying you and they. My mother be thinking I'm crazy. She said, what? That's not what the song. I said, that's what I said. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. I be making up different songs because I be lifting myself up. And she's like, she was like telling me I'm conceited. I said, no, I'm not going to conform to all this stuff that's going on. If y'all don't realize the stuff that we say to ourselves, and we say some of the worst things to ourselves, especially when, and I know this song is there when it says bitch, you got it going on. I get the song. I mean, you around your girls, y'all around your boys, y'all, but don't call yourself that. Change the words. Change the words. And I know, but we got to change the words because words do have power, and it gets your mind thinking, and you wonder why you burnt out. You burnt out because you done cussed yourself. You done called yourself everything. You done made your spirit low, and you be wondering why you be dragging, procrastinating, feeling numb, sitting in the bed, crying, doing all this stuff, making yourself stressed out. And you be like, well, dang, how did I get here? What did you say to yourself last night? What did you call yourself in the song? What are you saying to yourself right at this moment? What did you say to a person and you told them that you was depressed? Because when we say I am and we put that word, and you be like, what is she talking about? Y'all get it. I'm the colon queen, but I'm just telling you, those words have power. When I mean them words have power, y'all be cussing yourselves out. So we're gonna just talk about some teas. We'll talk about some teas. And the first tea I want y'all to look at is astragalus teas. All these teas are adaptogenics. And that's just pretty much saying that, we want to make sure our body absorbs. Can you want your body to, like I said, adapt. Y'all hear that word adapt in there? So we want to get like teas like astragalus. Oh my gosh. When I was drinking that tea, oh my goodness. Y'all got to get it. A lot of people don't realize what it does for your kidneys. Oh my goodness, for your heart. What? Yeah, look, so we're going to talk in the chat room. When's the last tea y'all drank? If y'all put in the chat, what was the last tea y'all drank? Because I would love to know. And who actually have stress issues. Yes, I'm gonna wait because I want to. I really want you guys to talk. I really want you guys to be, to get this, because a lot of us are actually burnt out right now and don't even realize we burnt out. A lot of us are. Oh, you have some sour sap tea. I know that's right. I know that's right. Hibiscus tea, good. That is good. Ginger and lemon. Oh my goodness. Woo! Now, now, uh, Mr. Anderson, I want you to get some good. Oh, you had that tummy tea. So I want you to get an herbal tea. Green tea is cool. Green tea is cool, Mr. Anderson. I know, and it's Jermaine. But I want you to do a spicy tea. I want you to get a herbal tea. And I know I asked you what was the last tea you got, which is good. Somebody said they had some mullein tea. You had some mullein tea this morning. Like today, I drank astragalus. Tomorrow, I'm doing yellow dock. So the teas that I'm going over is astragalus, yellow dock. Because it's like, how can I put it? It's like some of us don't know how to, relieve stress, and these teas kind of like mellow you out, bring your cortisol level down, get you to be a little grounded, to pull you guys back, to relieve some of that stress. And I know some stress is good, like if you got to take a test, or like if you procrastinate and you got to doing a project. Some stress is healthy. Some stress is healthy, but some stress, we put stress on ourselves, like, oh, did I wash dishes? Did I turn the alarm on? Did I put air in the tire? That's why sometimes we must, check our daily routine, sit down and write a list, delegate some things out, because this is the only way that, we pretty much saving our lives so we won't burn out. Because I'm going to tell you, when you reach burnout, you don't even know you're there until you just like hit that wall and you like, dang, and you fall flat on the floor and you wonder, how did I get here? You know how you got there. You got there because you was trying to please everybody, because I was a pleaser. I was like, let me be the perfect wife. Let me make sure I cook, make sure the kids got this, and do above and beyond. Swipe a credit card and ain't thinking about paying the bill. You maxing things out. You do it being the best. You're being this straight giver, but you're not taking nothing. You're not taking no time for yourself. You ain't even washing your behind good. You're taking a quick wash up. You're not even brushing your teeth because you forgot the floss. Let me tell you, when you take time for yourself, and this is a serious guide that I'm going to tell you guys, when you take the time to be like, I don't care, I'm taking my time, I'm going to floss my teeth, I'm going to sit here and slowly iron my clothes, I'm going to take this astragalus tea and I'm going to drink it nice and slow. I don't care if the alarm's going off, but I'm going to sit down and take this time for myself. I'm going to stretch. I'm going to stretch. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to meditate. I'm going to take me an extra 30, 40 minutes. You know what I'm saying? This is necessary. Even if I know you're like, Viola, I don't want to get up an hour early and I don't want to go sleep later. No, put the kids to bed a little earlier, or pay for a sitter. Pay for a sitter. And I know sometimes, like, some people don't like this. When you home and you can bring the kids and they go to daycare, send them to daycare anyway. Send them to daycare anyway. Pay that extra time just for you to have, you can pick them up early just for you to have 2 hours for yourself. And this is critical because once you hit burnout, you don't know what can happen to your body. And what I mean, what can happen to your body, to where your body just shuts down and you know what I'm saying? Like, you popping a blood vessel, and I'm not saying you're going to do this, but having a stroke, or have your blood pressure high, or get a migraine that just won't go away. I'm talking about having your body so stressed out to you're causing yourself physical, mental, and this pain. You're causing yourself pain. We don't want that. We want to be burnt out. Be like, okay, so let me hold on. Let me sit down. Let me sit down and let me stretch. Let me just do some exercise. Let me just, if you gotta just do something. I don't even care if you gotta take a pillow and hit somebody. How your mate be in there playing, hit somebody with a pillow, or play with the kids, or go outside and just run. Sometimes people just want to sprint, just go out there and run. You got to do something to get yourself out of, and these are guys, get yourself out of that rut, that space that you're in, that you just need, you know what I'm saying? That space that you're in. And sometimes it does call for blasting some music. I don't know. I ain't talking about playing no heavy metal. I'm just talking about playing some kind of soothing music. I don't even care if it's frequencies. Turn them loud. Y'all seen Accountant? Turn them loud and just have it, or you scream something to wake you up, to get yourself out of it. But like I said, with the tea, flossing your teeth, taking the time ironing your clothes. I don't even care if you have to lay your clothes out. And women, put your jewelry. Men, put your hand, your cufflinks or something to slow you down. And I mean slow you all the way down to where you're moving in slow motion. The kids might think you're crazy. Your animals, your dog might like, but you just slowing it down, because I need you not to burn out and you to love you, because that's the love you need to be at. That love to be like, man, I'm not taking care of myself. I am not taking care of myself because I am stressed to the point where I want to pull my hair out, and we don't want you to pull your hair out. We don't want you to, I don't want you saying these things. So I want you to say, man, I am so stressed, but I'm going to sit here and take me a 5-minute meditation. I'm going to sit here, and if somebody's yelling at me, just let them yell, let them yell, because you be like, I'm drinking my tea, and I'm going to sit here and drink my tea, because sometimes we let everybody else's emergencies be our emergencies. And you taking off all these emergencies. You're like, wait a minute. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. And there's a lot of time we got to say, this is not our problem, because, it's not your problem. You know how you get on the phone and somebody calling, yeah, girl, my man done this. You're like, wait a minute, but I'm stressed. I need to get off this phone. I need a minute. I'll talk to you later, and put the phone down. Because sometimes we be answering the phone. We don't need to answer the phone. You already got an attitude. You already burnt out, but you on the phone. Listen to somebody else's problems. Y'all know y'all be taking everybody phone call. You got to answer every text. You got to answer every email. No, you don't. No, you don't. And we be doing that. How many of y'all do that? How many of y'all do that? And I appreciate you drinking some tea now, because that is it. You said, where's the best place to get teas? I can't really see. Y'all got to put something there, because I can't really see the last thing that you said, because there we go. On my website. I'm going to say that. Come on now. Very wise alternatives, because I got the best wise alternatives. That was an easy question. I have a lot of teas, but I'm just saying. But and I know I ain't turn these phones down. See how I ran in here trying to get this thing, trying to be prepared, and I ain't even turned the phone off. But anyway, fam. Anyway, astragalus teas. Look, it helps with aging. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, it helps with aging. You're like, girl, what you worry about age? I don't worry about it, but I'm just saying, a lot of people like they need a little extra. And I'm not gonna really let's talk about wrinkles a little bit. Just a little bit. That's hydration too. You know that, right? That's why I'm always talking about drinking some teas. See? But astragalus teas, you know what I'm saying? Astragalus is like I said, it's adaptogenic tea. Maca is adaptogenic. You got ashwagandha, mushroom. I know a lot of you guys on that mushroom tea. I mean, the mushroom coffee. I love that y'all on that mushroom coffee. And I see somebody drank the mullein, turmeric, and ginger. That sounds good. That sounds real good. But astragalus, so we know, it helps the liver, protects people, and I'm gonna tell you, the teas that I'm telling y'all guys about. It does help with sleep because a lot of us are not getting sleep. So we talking about astragalus tea. We talking about dandelion, lavender. Yeah. Mm. When I was thinking about lavender, I was like, yeah, lavender is a stress relief. But I was like, let me make sure I add that on there. Y'all just don't know how powerful lavender. If I was y'all, wish everybody on this podcast, I mean on this live, will go in there and plant them some lavender. Oh my gosh. It smells so good. I was out there in the yard and I was like, man, I didn't even want to pull it up. I was clipping some off to bring it in the house because I want to go ahead and do. I know I've been back on my essential oils. I said I gotta make the essential oils, the lavender and the eucalyptus. I said I gotta do it, but I was like, man, they don't know. Who has some lavender tea? Lavender tea. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And Linda, I know that you got to tell me about how that tummy tea turned. You got to tell me, fam, if y'all ever take that lavender, I mean the tummy tea. The tummy tea is the smooth move that's in Food Line. Y'all know Food Line. You know, yes. Just shoot me an email. Just shoot me an email. But I do want to say that, like um on Awesome Herbs, I carry his moringa and his ashwagandha. So I know a lot of people they'll ask me if I ashwagandha. So I carry Awesome Herbs. So that's why I was talking about the moringa and the ashwagandha. Oh my gosh, I gotta. Okay, so and of course it's an extract, but y'all gotta realize that a lot of people, like I was talking to somebody last night and they doubted the herbs because you do got people out there that's that don't know what they're doing. We get that, but listen to the information, research. And I have to say this over and over, research. You have to, oh my gosh, you have to research because if you're breastfeeding and if you're nursing, you know not to mess with certain things. You already know what not to mess with. Now if you got like a kidney damage and you on dialysis and you get ready to go and get a new kidney, there's certain things that you don't do, certain things you can't take. If you got low blood pressure, high blood pressure, but we have to realize that, look, we have to realize when we drinking these teas, the only reason why I want you to drink these teas, because like I said, the herbs go where it needs to go. The herbs go where they need to go. And a lot of you guys are so stressed and so pent up and so, wound tight. You know how they say they can put a stick up your butt and it'll stay. Some of us are like that. We need to just chill and relax. And this is the reason why I'm telling you about, different herbalists, just like with the Man Up, with Mike. This is Mike's product right here. Y'all see it? And it sells very well. I know. I look, Mike. I only got 4 left. I have it here because I had it at the home show. Because I just had went to the home show right here in Fayetteville, and it was, oh my gosh, the home show was nice. But I know, back to talking about burnout. But anyway, I was just showing these so you see their products, and they're in the audience. That's what everybody said. Mike is Third Element Vitality. This is his product. So that's why I'm always saying Mike. And I know I should be saying Herbalist Mike or Herbalist Jenkins, but he has to tell me, and I keep saying Third Element Vitality, but I just want you to know that's the same person, because I am answering supporters' questions. But back to burnout. The only reason I want you to drink a Straggler's tea, because what it does, it boosts your immune system, but it helps you relax. I mean, it helps you relax. It actually soothes your body, and go in there and relax your body. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And some people actually add this in the elderberry syrup. Sometimes I did that and it was okay, but I'd rather just, sometimes I don't like combining stuff, but I love to drink Straggler's tea by itself. And my mind and body tea, I love to drink that too, to calm the nerves. Because some people get on, you don't hear that. Some people get on your nerves. Yeah, yeah, no, come on now. And I'm only saying this out of love. You know how, you're a grown person, so you want to live with your parents. I know you be like, ugh, And I'm saying this out of love, and me and my mom love each other. But sometimes she get on my nerve. I be like, let me get some tea, because if I gotta go and strangle this woman, there ain't no elder abuse here. But sometimes you just bump heads. You be like, if you don't go sit down, but you drink your tea and you sit there and you woo sigh. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about. But anyway, let's talk about yellow dot. Y'all can look. I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm seeing the chat. Um, okay, I want to make sure I didn't get anything. But yellow doc tea, I was reading over the yellow doc, and I'm like, I know this thing, is mainly for, you know, detoxing your kidneys. And oh my gosh, when I'm saying detoxing and cleaning your body, we talking about going in there. I think I'm not trying to tell them. I think I put yellow dock in like 4 different products. I'm like, man, I be using a lot of yellow dock, because every time it's time to re-up herbs, I'm like, dang, did I use that much yellow dock? And I'm like, man, but yellow dock, it maintains, and we talking about detoxify. Yeah, a lot of us, our livers is so clogged. You be like, what you mean my liver clogged? Yellow dock is excellent. So that's why I said use these as teas. You don't have to go and make a concoction. But if y'all just take one herb, you know, every 2 or 3 days, y'all don't know what y'all be doing with your body. And a lot of these have the minerals, vitamins and minerals. Y'all just be sleeping on them. Y'all be sleeping on them. It be like your body needs some magnesium and you sleep on it. You sleep on it. You be like, maybe next time. I'm telling you, don't play. Don't play. But these things, I just want to make sure that, what I'm saying, that you are relieving stress, because these teas, sometimes like yellow dock, it's a drying tea. So you like, what you mean? A drying tea. So herbalists, if you're wet, we dry you down. Just think about a runny nose. So if you got a runny nose, I'm gonna give you something to not stop it from running, but dry it out, or keep it so you can blow it all out. Because I really don't want you to dry it. I mean, it's like, I really don't want the mucus to stay in. I want it to come out. So maybe I give you something to keep it out and get it all the way out. You know what I'm saying? That's why you drink mullein leaf. Y'all starting to sit it now. And you're like, well, dang, what you mean? Herbs, it's called energetics. Whoo, when y'all get into energetics with herbs, you be like, oh, okay, I like this energetics. It's energy. The herbs have energy. The herbs either dry you out, moisten you, wet, keep you wet. I know you be like, girl, you talking kind of crazy, but it's true. What you think cayenne pepper do? So think, is cayenne pepper, is it cold, hot? Do it make you wet? Think about what it does. Cayenne pepper have my nose running. It goes in there, it's warm, and it go in there, heat things up. Because sometimes you have stagnate, in your chest. You be like, you be like, I can't get this up. I can't. Yeah, it be all dry. We want to loosen it up and get it out. Cayenne pepper. See? But with a stragglers, when we go on a yellow dock, I just want to make sure that you're doing yellow dock, because a lot of us, it's a good blood cleaner. Yeah, I got it. Now you see why I use yellow dot. But I was looking at it because what it is, it just relieves stress. I want you to do something that's going to just relax you, so you can put this in your guide. You got the stragglers, yellow dot. You have dandelion tea, lavender, ashwagandha. What else ones? Maca. So a lot of these things are excellent for you. And the only reason why I wanted you to do the moringa, come on, moringa is a tree of life. I got 2 moringas right here. The tree of life. I was like, man, I love this tea. I take it as a powder. I take it as a powder all day and every day. Well, not all day. Y'all get me? But I make sure I take 2. I take 2 because I want to make sure that I don't have any problems, because a lot of us are low iron. You don't know until later. And it's like, you don't know until you sitting there chewing ice. You're like, why am I chewing ice? You don't know until the doctor say, you're anemic and you this, you that. You're like, man, it's like things creep up on you because of the choices we eat, us always stressed. We're living in this survival. Because I know how we do. We don't play. We just survive. We like look, some of us know how to maneuver around this stress. Some of us don't. So, well, how can I put it? No, how can I put this? We all know how to maneuver. We all know how to bend because y'all all powerful. We know how to bend, but sometimes we bend so much to where that weight get us on, and instead of us delegating, we just bend too much till we almost break. And I don't want you to fracture. I don't want you to fracture. I don't want you to splinter because sometimes, and this is where, in your mind you splinter and you don't, sometimes that's not my lane. Yeah, I know that's not my lane, but you splinter in your mind, and then you hear things like schizophrenia and all this other issues with the brain. But that's why you have the ashwagandha. I get me right, Mike. That's why you have the ashwagandha, because y'all gotta understand. Y'all gotta really get how it nourishes, and it goes in there. Like they say, study shows what it does for the brain. A lot of things that we just be like missing. I know you like Viola. He was talking about moringa, but moringa, come on. Who all gets all their vitamins and minerals every day? Who? Do y'all get your vitamins and minerals every day? Honestly. Honestly. Come on. Come on in the chat. Come on. Y'all tell me if y'all getting your vitamins and minerals every day. Do y'all? Because I wonder if y'all eating beets. Do you? I mean, and you know how easy it is to grow a moringa tree? Oh my goodness. We all can have a tree of life. You said no. What? Look, fam, look. Let me tell you. What is all these no's? What? Y'all serious? Y'all not getting your vitamins and minerals every day? Wait, come on now. Where are my yeses? Where are my yeses? I have moringa seeds, good. So you need to get we gotta plant that tree. I hope y'all how y'all gonna say no? Is it really a lot of no's out there? Y'all serious? Y'all not taking vitamins and minerals? So what you not taking? You're not taking your vitamins, the multivitamin, or you're not taking your minerals. I would love to know. I would love to know. But anyway, I'm gonna read as far as moringa. You say you just bought some moringa pills. Okay. So you're lacking the minerals, vitamins. This is very important, fam. This is very important because it is so critical. Thank you, because I was wondering where I was going to see my yeses, because we have to really look at what we do with our life. Do you know vitamins and minerals? You think about what you're doing to your teeth. What are you doing to your heart? What are you doing to your overall health? Look at you doing to your immune system. We talk about building our immune system, keeping it strong, keeping the microbiome strong, making sure the fungi don't turn to fungus, make sure the viruses stay in the correct viruses that the body's supposed to have, make sure the good bacteria is there and the bad bacteria is getting out the body. Because we don't realize that each and every one of us have cancer cells in our bodies, and the only reason why the cancer cells not growing into cancer is because your body's defense system is working correctly and your lymphatic system is working and is getting all the lymph out. And this is why I want you to rebounding. You want to get your lymphatic system out, because when we full of poop, and when I'm talking about full of poop, I'm talking about you so acidosis that the acid is way up here. And if you so blocked up and you're not going, this is not going to drain, then you wondering why you having all these headaches and why your eyes are having issues, because you have all this built up mucus and all this plaque and all this minerals and the what I'm saying, the mucus crystallizing, and then you wonder why you have all these issues with your eyes, because we're not getting all that lymph out. We're not draining, our brain. And you're like, what in the hell? Can you grow? You can grow a moringa tree right there in your house. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And look, I know a lot of y'all been with me because I'm looking at names. I'm like, what do you mean you're not taking the vitamins and minerals? I need y'all to take your vitamins and minerals. Okay, so moringa. Moringa has protein, fiber, calcium, potassium, and iron. Y'all heard that, right? This is moringa. So think if you took moringa and a multivitamin and a little bit of sea moss, you good. And like I said, a multivitamin. And if you are a plant-based, it's good to take an extra B12 unless you go ahead and get you some, some mushrooms and get you some Brazilian nuts. You like some Brazilian nuts. I'm telling you, you want to get the food that has the vitamins and minerals. And I think that's sometimes what we're missing. And this is just doing your study. Just go ahead and write your list. That's why when you make your plate, when you cooking, and I ain't saying cooking, like you can have you some mushrooms, have avocado, have you some mangoes. Yes, put some spinach, and have a meal. You're like, well, dang, where's the meat and the starch? I put some chickpeas and have some sweet potatoes up there. Have that. Put some little different little, have a lot of little sides. They call our food sides because they think the meat and the starch is the main thing. No, have and then y'all can just pick what you want. You know what I'm saying? Then you get you some plantains. You can boil them a little, or steam them, or put them in the oven and mash them out, and take the rolling pin, put a little flour. You can put a little coconut flour, or some flaxseed flour, put up there and toast it, and have some bread, and you can take all the little sides and make your wrap. And you're like, dang, people act like, you can't. Good, you got both. Good. I appreciate that. I'm reading it. Yeah, it does. Yeah, you get selenium from that too. Yeah. Because I mean, if you realize magnesium is like some of the stuff that we don't even get. And it's like critical. High blood pressure, diabetes, it's critical that you get magnesium. I mean, critical. Like when people tell me, oh, I have acid reflux, and you want that flap to call because you're missing magnesium. You be like, dang, what in the hell? I'm telling you, we be missing so many things. And look what moringa does. The tree of life, you know what I'm saying? 17 times more than calcium from milk, because they want us to drink milk. Take moringa. Same thing with vitamin C, 8 times. 8 times in vitamin C. Instead of taking vitamin C, you got moringa. Same thing with the potassium. Instead of eating the bananas, eat some moringa. Potassium. I was like, man, but I make sure I take it. I just take one. I take one moringa a day. One. I just do it. You're like, dang, you take a lot of pills. Not necessarily. Because if I can eat the leaf, that'd be even better. Have some tea. That's why you incorporate teas, like, what I'm saying, like astragalus. I'm gonna go, and like beets, you can have beets, because people don't realize what beets do for your body. Oh my gosh. Woo! It detox that body. And I'm not going to go all into it, because I know I got a whole list there. I'm not going to go all into it because I'm already an hour in. But far as astragalus, it's good for your heart health. You know what I'm saying? If people who have chemo, study shows, I gotta say that killing cancer, study shows it does that. Prevention of diabetes, study shows with that. It protects people's, their brain. We talking about astragalus. I know I'm going back and forth, but I just want to make sure I say that it helps with sleep. It helps with energy, wound healing, and all is astragalus. And I just love it because it does stuff with stress. It does stress. Same thing with yellow dock, relieves the stress. It keeps you moving, purifies your blood, because I want you to make sure y'all guys are pooping. So I just want to make sure that I say that. A lot of people have stones and different things. Yellow Dock helps that. You said you love beets. Yes, good. But I'm still kind of shocked that y'all not taking your vitamins and minerals. And some of these teas, when you take it, and even the mushrooms, they have vitamins and minerals in there. But as you getting all of your vitamins, all your minerals, I don't want you missing any because it does affect your body. So far as about yellow dock, I was saying yellow dock is a drying herb. It's a cooling herb. It detoxifies and tones the liver, which I love it. Like some people study shows if you got jaundice, yellow dock helps. And yellow dock is easier to grow. It's something that's it's like annual. If you plant yellow dock, all you really care about is the roots. Yes, you can use the other parts, but yellow dock is mainly the roots. And now you're like, man, I'm not pulling the roots up, but that's where mainly the medicine is because it help the detox and it actually helps the soil. People don't realize yellow dock actually help the soil. Sometimes you go places and the soil's jacked up. Yellow dock, plant some yellow dock in it, and it helps the soil to enrich the soil. Now with lavender, lavender helps with pain. People have menstrual issues. I say people, women have menstrual issues. It helps with your menstrual issues. Helps joint pain. A lot of people have gas. It helps with back gas. Helps with depression. This is lavender. Lavender, a lot of people like to use it in makeup, soaps, and tinctures, and oils and salves. Yes, I get that, but it's a good thing for your joints. Sometimes, and I be smelling good. Like some people, they be like my hands and their elbows. You can actually get some cream and put some lavender and rub it and put topical for the pain. So I just want to make sure I go over that. And the astragalus, of course, great brain health is good for brain function. A lot of people, a lot of people have brain damage and actually goes in there and corrects. I'm gonna say this because study shows, I gotta make sure I say that, I gotta come on. But and sometimes I don't like reading this stuff because I'm always gotta say study shows. That's why sometimes I don't like reading stuff. I just want to make sure I help you with that. Of course, with physical stress, fatigue, it helps with alertness, endurance, and this is all ashwagandha. Because a lot of people, we go out there and we do all these exercises, and we don't stretch, and we don't have worry about like post and pre and this, before exercise and after exercise and in the middle. What they saying with ashwagandha helps in all phases because a lot of people are fatigued, and this helps keep your energy, up. Same thing with you said you put it in there. Yeah, but see, if you take that, what multivitamin are you taking, Linda? The thing is a multivitamin, like you taking a sea moss. Sea moss, if you're not taking the burdock root and a bladderwrack, you're only getting 92 if you're just doing sea moss. But going on with astragalus reduces cortisol levels. It regulates the hormone. Studies are shows improves sleep, brain activity. You know what I'm saying? Inflammation. Like a lot of people have inflammation in their arteries and veins. The uh, ashwagandha relieves that. Studies already shown. It was just wonderful things with the like people with type 2 diabetes. It helps with that. Study shows reduce pain, arthritis, same thing, menstrual health. A lot of people have issues and rashes. Ashwagandha, I was like, it was amazing what all ashwagandha does. It actually boosts the red blood cells to help protect and keep the T cells and B cells strong in the body. So ashwagandha is an excellent herb. And we talk about teas. I know you can do powder forms and tinctures, yes, but if you just do a tea, you get this in your body. If you do capsules, like I have the capsules, it's excellent. Now, far as um, maca's, also thing with, gut health and relaxation and different things and stress, because a lot of us got this mental stress and we be like, oh, can I just get some help? And all this, mellows out the body, helps your memory. And I love maca because it's talking about women dryness, when we get up in our 50s, we be like, man, we dry. It helps keep you moist. But I'm gonna stop here because I can go on with milk thistle and everything and keep going and yada yada because I have a whole list and I ain't trying to have it long. I'm already an hour and I said I was gonna just do this 30 minutes. If you can, please hit the like button. Hit the like button. But I really need you guys to seriously, if you guys are already getting the rainbow, and I'm talking about eating the rainbow, making sure that in your plate that you have vitamins and minerals. You hear me? Enough vitamins and minerals in your plate. If not, you're gonna need a supplement. You're gonna need like a women's vitamin as a men's vitamin. You're gonna need that. And then I even have the probiotic and prebiotic. A lot of us don't realize, some of the stuff that we need to do. We don't realize it until at the end you be like, dang, wait a minute, did I do this, and I don't know, y'all need to actually read on the light. It's the light for a reason, because it shines a light down into your body and you be like, dang, I didn't know you had minerals there. The light moves the minerals where it needs to be, because a lot of us, when we get that gout and we get that inflammation sitting in there, let me just tell you, herbs go where they need to go. That's how brilliant your body is, and how important our body's healing, how very, how can I put it, how smart the body, because when I keep saying your body already heals itself, y'all tired of hearing that. The body is smart, the body know what to do. When we be grown, our body fights us, and our body be like, you better give me some ashwagandha, you better give me some yellow dock milk thistle, some burdock, some oat straw. Your body be screaming for that stuff. That's why it's good to do a herbal tea. It's just take your time. You can go down, if you want to go on my website, verywisealternatives.com. Y'all know Very Wise Alternatives, that's the name of my company. Very Wise Alternatives. That is on all social medias. You put it in there, it'll pop up and say something. It'll pop up and say something. I'm just telling you. Because now I have TikTok. TikTok is Very Wise Alternatives 1. I lost the first one because I don't know. I don't know. You know how it be. Your phone ain't matching. This ain't matching. They want you to do this. You want that. I was like, nah. But bottom line, the guide to stress is y'all just laugh. Laughter. Whoo! You say I saved that to the end, because sometimes you gotta be like a duck and let things roll off and just laugh. I thought I was gonna cuss right now. I was gonna cuss, but seriously, guys, to seeing when you burnt out, when you overthinking and you're worrying, and it'd be like the simplest things, like what shoes I need to wear, what clothes I need to wear. You know what I'm saying? That's when you find yourself stressing over the little things. And sometimes we have to put some stuff off. Sometimes you got to take that step back and love on yourself. I mean, really love on yourself, because you can drive yourself plumb out of this world, and you be like, man, why did I just stress? Why did I do that? We got to take our time and relax. It's all about relaxing. It's all about getting back to nature, because if you sit in your car, open the door and sit in that sun, sit in the sun. And if somebody say, what you doing? Just say you talking to God. They'll leave you alone. They're gonna leave you alone. Like, oh, let them talk to the God. Go on there and meditate. You sit on top of your car and go like this. They'll leave you alone. I'm telling you, get you a blanket. I mean, I did this one time before. I got me a blanket and I sat at the end of my car. I opened the trunk, I put the blanket down on the floor, and I sat there. And because sometimes it's hard to go in a restaurant and try to read, because I'm a nerd. I be sitting, I get a book and I read because I'm trying to eat quiet, and I was like an introvert. I didn't talk to people. I mean, herbs and me healing and me not having this pain is having me run my mouth like this, to be honest. To tell y'all herbs work, to be bottom line, herbs work. Y'all go believe the nonsense if you want to. I'm a testimony, and I'm like, I'm telling the world, because yeah, We being fooled and taught wrong, and mess and top of mess and top of mess. Y'all know I can go on. Can't really say what I really want to say, but y'all know what's going on. Come on. Y'all know what's going on. It's keeping you stressed out. It's keeping you burnt out. But we don't need to get that way. We don't need to be getting mad at nobody. We just need to be like, okay, I got you. We could just agree to disagree, or I don't have to listen to you. I can just be like, because if he touched me or she touched me, it's on. But I don't want you there. Calm down. I want you to relax, because I know we can get there. I don't need you putting your Vaseline on and taking your shoes off and putting your sneakers on. I don't need you doing all that. I need you chilling, chill, relax, and drink your tea however you want to do it. You know, get your little canister, get you some tea, and say, Herbalist Viola said drink some tea. I sure did, because I want you to relax. So remember, astragalus, yellow dot, ashwagandha. But you can take the ashwagandha in capsules. You can see you know, you can see awesome herbs, and it's AWSONE, just like third element vitality. But you see Mike's name, you see third out vitality there. And y'all already know the cayenne pepper. The cayenne pepper is purple sage healthy living, or you can go herbalist cream. And y'all already know what's on mine, because I'm pretty sure y'all already know what's on mine, because I think y'all got the email. I think you got the email with the new website and everything else like that. But I'm just here, just really showing y'all love, telling y'all don't be burnt out, don't be stressed out, because it's like you can say like some of the stuff is fake. If we really look at a lot of stuff is fake. A lot of stuff we just gotta well, a lot of stuff. But okay, so wrinkles, the astragalus is anti-aging. Anti-aging. Y'all got the maca, ashwagandha, a lot of this stuff, and lavender, a lot of this stuff. Just think. Where's my little glass at? Because I'm saying I don't want to pick up plastic, because I got these plastic containers that I'm getting ready to give away. But you know what I'm saying? The reason why I'm having you drink tea, so you can stay hydrated. Y'all stay hydrated, and you put nourishment, because you're drinking the tea. The herbs is going there and kicking cancer behind. Study shows. Because we talking about prevention. Just drinking tea, you're preventing things. Just drinking tea, it's going in there and it's doing something. It's either getting some inflammation out, building up your cells, hydrating your cells, cleaning that blood. Yellow dot, cleaning that blood. Milk thistle, cleaning that blood. We talking about cleaning that blood. We talking about unclogging our liver, getting our adrenal glands and our kidneys unclogged, making sure the bile is the correct bile that's going into your gallbladder, the correct bile. Making sure there's no stones, making sure there's no crystal little things that's going in there to mess up your kidneys and mess up your liver or your gallbladder. Because we have to realize the herb's going to go where it needs to go, and it's going to correct things that you didn't even know what's going on with your body, because it's going to go in that importance part, and then it's going to go in the other area. So we have to realize why I'm telling you to do these herbs, why I'm really telling you about being burnt out. Because being burnt out, I'm telling you, can cause you to die. It's going to cause your body to build up so much cortisol, and you could just leave. You could transition early, unless that's what you want to do. And main reason why I'm doing these videos, because I don't want you to die. I don't want you to have no surgery. I don't want you to have no accidents. I want you to live a pain-free, happy life. Staying hydrated, being this. And when I'm talking about nature, I'm talking about really getting out in nature. I'm talking about getting your blanket, sitting down, taking your shoes off and them socks. I don't care if you got pantyhose on, wear stockings, wear knee highs. So you can pull all of it off, get you some lotion, go on Purple Sage Healthy Living and get you her shea butter, where it has the magnesium in there. Take that, rub it in there, massage your feet. Y'all already missed my shea butter, because I was selling it on Instagram. I was selling shea butter on Instagram. But go in there and get you some lotion, Put on your feet, put on your elbows. Like I know I just got the shower. Put on put on the elbows, rub it on your elbows. You know what I'm saying? Go in and rub it on your hands. Smell you some lavender, some rosemary. And I'm trying to tell you, I'll be going in here and look. And you know what? You'd be surprised that lavender kill bugs. Lavender, like rosemary, basil, all these things kills bugs. And I'm like, I need to put in every corner of the house so nothing to come in. Nothing to come in. You be like, what in the hell? Yes. People be worrying about fleas. Y'all better get that rosemary. You be like, fleas? Yes. I was like, ticks. Who want ticks? Spray you some stuff because I was looking at trying to get a nice uh bottle of, I don't want to I ain't gonna lie, I didn't want to get Raid or anything like that. So when I was looking, I was like, dang, lavender do all that. I'm like, well, because let me tell you, you can put it like this. Y'all know how you'll spray one thing, but the other animal that it don't get coming. I'm like, let me mix it. So I'd be putting lavender, rosemary, and basil. You'd be like, what are you doing? Yes. Just like they got a whole concoction for cockroaches. And I'm like, you don't want rats coming in. I'm gonna be honest, you the way everything's going now, with all the animals coming out, and y'all see what's going on in New York when some of the rats, because they got the trash. We gotta look at the world and what's coming around. But you just don't want other creatures coming in. You want to make sure that you're not bringing the spiders in, like putting cinnamon and putting stuff down. Like somebody told my mom that you need to put grits in your yard. And she was wondering why the cockroach. I said, because you was feeding the cockroach. I said, you gotta mix, you gotta overlay. Y'all gotta overlay. I know I'll be doing too much. We gotta overlay some stuff, but you don't want to put something down to cause something else. But anyway, lavender. Oh my gosh. I was like, squirt, squirt. I mixed my own concoction. I sure did. I mixed the roach spray that they gave with the with some lavender and some rosemary, because I put a little bit on there. I was like, we ain't having no issues, none whatsoever, none. But anyway, fam, I'm gonna go ahead and anybody have any questions? I know you're like, what was the guide to stress? Chilling out and not letting nothing bother you, just taking that step back, moving back, flossing your teeth, going out there, doing you. If you need to take a shower a little bit longer. And this is how you take a shower, fam. You know what I'm saying? Because that water is toxic. That water is toxic. I'm going to just say it. You turn the water on, you wet yourself, you turn the water off, and you lather. You scrub. You know what I'm saying? Take your time. Scrub. Get the little gloves or the hand thing to scrub. 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 Y'all got to scrub. Scrub. I'm being there scrubbing. Then rinse. Then go back and scrub again. If you want to do a third time, do a third time. Y'all ever noticed that? I know I'm talking too much. Y'all ever noticed that you in a rush, but you find the shower a little extra soothing? You in that washing your hair. You're like, ooh, that feels good. You doing a little, you're like, girl, you got that much time? It always happened. That's the time when you need to make a little extra more time and just be late and say, well, I'm sorry, I was late because I was doing some me time. I'm gonna feel a little burnt out. And if you feel a little burnt out, go lay down and take a nap. See, I didn't even throw that nap, but I did say take a nap. I did. I did. Yes, mint. Yes, mint's good too. But I didn't have any. I didn't use that. I be putting that in my tea, and I just made some more fire cider. Y'all gotta stop playing. This is the season for fire cider. I'm gonna be honest with the season for fire cider. Yeah, I'm sat too long and sweating a little bit. But anybody have any questions? And I hope y'all learned something. You said, what's that? Oh, what's fire cider? What? Fire cider? Let me tell you. So that's iWise. Where's my fire cider? Hold on. I think I done sold the last bottle. So fire cider, yeah, I sold the last bottle. I done sold. I think I got 6 more bottles at the store. So fire cider is a concoction that is about I think I put 12 natural antibiotics all packed up in one jar. One jar. One jar. And you sit up under the cabinet and you let it just sit there and infuse. And it's so good because it knocks out colds and flus. Y'all know we're in a cold and flu. We're talking about building your immune system. And study shows it kills any infection. That that's what they say. That's what they say. Because y'all know I'm this, I'm not this. So we can't say it, but they can say it. I ain't slighting nobody, but y'all go you look at YouTube. Go on YouTube. They be y'all look, I know we on YouTube. Y'all be tripping. They be tripping. Y'all be letting other people say things. And I'm gonna say it, and y'all be letting us say it, but I said it. But anyway, fire cider is, I'm telling you, I sip on it like last year. What last year? Last year. Anyway, between taking the garlic emerson, I was taking fire cider. I was not playing. I was not playing. I take because you know what, the garlic emerson, you only take 3 drops. 3 drops. You like, give me some more. So fire cider, you take either a whole shot or a half a shot. I only could take a half a shot because it when it goes down, it makes you go ooh, where you gotta have some water because you be like your throat be on fire. Fire cider. It goes in there and it gets your microbiome and it stacks it up. Now y'all know I'm talking trash. But anyway, it goes in there and it helps your body. And it goes to the place where your body needs it. Plain and simple. You don't know when you was talking, you open your mouth and you breathe something in, because you know we being sprayed like roaches. We being sprayed upon. We don't know what's in our water. And you walking around, come on. We walking around trying to sit down and eat our food. And everybody talking. You know, you trying to sit down and you don't know who done breathed over your food and you got to eat, you know. I'm just talking because fire cider is fire cider is something that we didn't know about. Our people didn't know about. But I'm pretty sure we the one that made it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a concoction where you could put 2 different peppers. You put cayenne pepper and another pepper like chili pepper or habanero. You know them hot peppers, the red ones, the one that you put in your mouth and you want to cry because you want to just pull your tongue out and scrape it, and milk don't work. So I put 4 to 5 peppers in there, different peppers. I even put a devil pepper. So I put that in there. I put garlic, put onions, I put ginger. What else is in there? Um, Purple onion, green onion. I put man, there's so many things. Turmeric. You can some people put lemon in there, some people put rosemary, others people put, whatever garnish you want to put in there. um I guess horseradish. Horseradish. And you top it off with apple cider vinegar and you tighten it up and you put it up in the cabinet. Every day you shake it. Now once it's made, it's up to you if you want to put honey in there. Now if you put honey, you have to put it in the refrigerator, just letting you know. So yes, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Fire cider. This whole 5-minute conversation, I'm talking about fire cider. If you guys go on your phone right now and put fire cider, it says kills any and all infection. Study shows. That's what it says. That's what it says. I even did a video, and you see me like this. They say it kills any infection. Study show. That's what they say. So I started making it because our community needs to start making it, so when your kids have a little or you know what I'm saying, need to get that phlegm up, it literally, when you take it, I'm telling you, everything just feels like water, and you will sweat a little bit, and all of a sudden your nose will run and you'll start coughing up phlegm. You'll cough up that little extra stuff, and it's going to go in there and get in your body because, like I said, it's a natural antibiotic. Yeah, hear me, right? A natural antibiotic. It's up to you. You can get the main ingredients. Like I said, some people slices of lemon, some people slices of oranges in there. I didn't want no lemon. I didn't want no oranges in mine. Nope. But you can put it in there and all that garnish is in there and you top it off with the apple cider vinegar. It takes 6 weeks to make. Hear me out, family. It takes 6 weeks to make, just like the normal tinctures. You cannot rush fire cider. You cannot. You cannot. And the longer, the better. So I like to keep it 8 weeks. To be honest, I like to keep it 2 months and shake it up. Yep. And I did say cayenne pepper. So you put cayenne pepper in there too. So I hope that answered your question. Anybody got any other question? But it's excellent. It's excellent. But like right now, this is the season for elderberry. This is the season for fire cider. This is the season for some good colds and flu remedies because y'all know that the only reason why you're getting these colds and flus is because your immune system is low. I mean, we got to check ourselves. The whole time since I think August, we've been teaching or letting you guys know, hey, you're being attacked. So we got to make sure that we keep our immune system strong. So when the okie doke come down, we be like, we good. We good. You know? We got to make sure. Yeah. No, never ever take a drop of garlic MSM. Never. I'm gonna tell you like this: never take a dropper full of garlic MSM. Never. Don't ever do that. It's 3 drops. When I say 3 drops, that means 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drops. Like, I'm not gonna open anything, but never take a full dropper. You can kill yourself. I'm just saying. You can actually hurt yourself. The worst thing is get a headache, but I just don't want you hurting any other part of your body. So please don't do that. I mean, if you took some of mine, no, ma'am. I'm so sorry. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Please. When we have, we make products, please follow the instructions. This is very serious. Like, I know you may hear me cut up and I'm saying I ate a whole piece of X-Lac. That was because I did not read the instructions. I was trying to just go to the bathroom and get it out the way and don't realize that I could hurt my body. And this is the thing that I need y'all. I need y'all to follow the instructions to the letter because you don't want to hurt your body. I don't want you hurting yourself. I don't want you having no unnecessary surgeries, losing unnecessary organs. You need if God, like I said, the God didn't make no zipper. There's no zipper on my body. We don't need no hiccups. We need the way we came in this realm and what we're going to transition. I want you to leave with all your organs working better than where you're now. So that's all. She said the fall season. Yep. We should be boosting our immune system. This is the only reason why I was serious when I said go ahead and do a 21-day fast. And it wasn't really a fast. It was just build up your immune system. Even if you juice, and that's just you like not giving up nothing, because we're not talking about no Lent or anything like that. We're just talking about you building up your immune system to make sure that if you do get sprayed or whatever, your body be like, okay, I'm ready for it. I got that. I did this. I took this. You know what I'm saying? And this is the main reason why I'm talking about being burnt out, because a lot of us need to go run. We need to go out here and sweat. We need to go into a sauna. We need to take ourselves and pay for a massage. We need to do that for ourselves, because you work in all these hours and we ready to go to a club to celebrate. No, don't celebrate. Take that money that you spent on $100 for a bottle and go get your massage, because there's schools out here that they got practicing. They need practice. So let them practice on you and give you a massage. And just think, they take a little extra time so you'll get that full hour versus you'll save some money because a full body massage could cost you anywhere from $100 to $300 to $400. I'm a whole hour. Students are charging $40, and only because they need that to graduate. So you're giving them that hands-on training for them to graduate. Just like, going to get your hair done. There's schools and colleges out here, especially when your money don't match because things is going up. They're going up slowly, but I need you to, circulate your money so your money come back to you. Not you got to use the words. But yeah, that's the only reason why I said that. But yeah, we are in this season, and we're in a trying season. If y'all don't get what I'm saying, WAR, that's just what we in. And I want to see you next year. I want to be here 2025, 26, 27, 28, 29. Like I said, I want to be here until I'm 103, so I can be on hula hoop and I can, be on a skateboard. I know I ain't gonna be on a skateboard. At least I can hula hoop and show you that these herbs work, long as we taking the herbs that they didn't mess with. But I'm gonna go. I know I've been on here running my mouth. It's about 9:45. And Mike, I really appreciate you. Kareem, if you on, I appreciate you guys. Just spending time. And if y'all don't have any other questions, I appreciate you guys. And y'all need to make the fire cider for yourself. Same thing like when I gave you the recipe last time with the oregano. And this time, I want to share a recipe that you can just try. Just try it. Go ahead and make your own bread. Seriously, make your own bread. Go ahead and get some plantain. You can put the plantain inside of the oven, toast them up a little bit, or you can put them in a food processor to smooth them out, mash them down, put a little flour in there, take a rolling pin and roll it out. You know what I'm saying? Put it in a cast iron or ceramic pan and toast it, and you'll have some nice bread. So just you did make it. Good. Oh, you now unique. I don't know if you're saying you made the fire cider or you made the bread, but I would love for you guys to try your own bread and just think it's a healthy bread because it's only plantain. So you're eating plantain, and there's nourishment from plantain because plantain tea is the best tea, just like Cleaver's tea. I know I know I gave y'all so many teas, but y'all gonna hear me talk about teas a lot because believe it or not, when you take these herbs in your body is getting vitamins and minerals, and you're increasing and cleaning your blood. I'm just saying, I know I'm oversharing and I'm going all over off topic, but that's just me because I just need you to get it. I just need to get it. And listen, you are not going to learn everything in the video. You're not. The only way you're going to do it by experience. I'm just telling you, you're gonna do by experience. If I was you, experience on your body. Experience. Try astragalus tea. Try it. Try yellow dot. Try it. And I shouldn't even try. Use it. Let me stop saying try. Use it. Go in there, get it, and drink it. You be like, dang, I feel different. I'm telling you, you be like, best thing, and you be like, man. So I took care of the liver, and because your liver has over 500 responsibilities. 500. You be like, what all does it do? 500. And like I said, over 500. Just saying, fam. Just saying. So a lot of us got a fatty liver and don't even know it and don't even know why. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. You guys have a wonderful evening. Until next week. I'll be back next week, or I may be back, since I got a little vacation now. I may be back either Monday and Tuesday in the evening. I'll see, or probably Sunday night. I'll see. I'll see. Maybe y'all can tell me what y'all want me to talk about. Y'all can put in the comments, however. But put down and tell me what y'all want to talk about, and we can talk about it. So, but until next Wednesday, Thursday, you guys have a wonderful evening. All right. Thanks, Mike. Peace, fam.